What's going on, guys? Zuko back with another Dragonflight video. We've got another vault and a brand new week. This is a pretty huge patch as well. I did a video a couple days ago. Go check it out on the channel on some of the class changes that are coming into this patch. Things like Shadow Priest, Holy Priest, Rep Paladin are getting massive buffs, and some mana changes for Resto Druid, stuff like that. So this is a pretty huge patch to come back and play if you have not been playing said classes, because like Shadow Priest, for example, if you were kind of depressed, feeling frustrated with the way that they've been treated, they have been dramatically buffed again. Probably worth checking them out if you want to play that. Now, I've got my vault. I believe I have Hunter, Priest, Monk, Shaman. We're going to check out Survival Hunter right now. I was really hoping to get another tier piece. This is kind of unlucky, although that's a crazy wrist right there. And then there's a ring. I do have an adventure ring, so a mythic ring's probably better. Oh, they're both mythic. I don't know. It's probably like haste first is actually not bad for survival, because we need to. I'm a hunter, right? So I think that's probably better than my ring. But this is 444 to 480. Mastery is not the best stat for Survival Hunter. Like, it gives you more damage, but I think the versatility is better just to survive. I think it's just better to live. You're gonna get some damage from versatility, of course. I'm gonna get more damage from mastery, but I want to live. I want the defensive part of it. So we are gonna go with the ring. Kind of a tough choice, honestly. Either way, I'm gonna replace a really. This is gonna be a big replacement here. So we'll get rid of our 450 adventuring, even though it's got a socket. I know, I understand. It's still much worse. There we go. Got some versatility, got some stamina. Looking good on the Survival Hunter. Unfortunately, we did not get a tier piece, so I'm going to need to keep hunting for tier pieces on the Survival Hunter. I basically have 3 out of 4. I was doing a bunch of keys last week, and it just does so much damage, even though I don't have anything going, really. So we're going to work on that. I will work on my Survival Hunter, I promise. Let's go to the Priest. Been having so much fun with the Priest lately. And as I said, both Holy Priest and Shadow Priest got massive buffs. Like massive buffs on this patch. So I'm going to keep playing Holy. I was experimenting with Disc Priest last night. I just don't think it's my jam. I'm just really bad at it. And I just don't think it's my jam, honestly. That's the bottom line. We're going to loot for Holy. We need a trinket. We're looking for a trinket or rings. Would be really nice. Of course, we get mythic tier, even though we already have tier. You gotta love how this game works, man. You gotta love how this game works. You're looking for a specific thing, and you, of course, get the other thing. So, I would just convert that, right? So, no difference there. Shoulder is the exact same as this shoulder, so they're all literally the same. 2 shoulders and a head. That's kind of rough, I'm not going to lie. But we did get a mythic upgrade. It's fine. It's got leech on it. Oh, wait. It has leech on it. And mine has leech on it. That's actually insane. That was the obvious choice. I'm sorry. Sorry for any of you guys who were freaking out. I can see you guys in the comments right now being like, it's got leech. Take it. It's got leech. Let's go upgrade this thing really quickly. That's good. Mythic upgrade's good. It would have been nice to get a replacement piece of gear on something else, like my waist would have been good, but I'm not going to complain about leech as a healer or as a Shadow Priest, but there you go. Mythic upgrade, good stuff. We're 467 now on the Priest. Really desperately need to find a good trinket, and I will work on that. Let's go to the Shaman. The Shaman just needs more mythic upgrades. Literally, I'm done on the Shaman, except for the only real thing that I need, I think, still is a Waycrest Manor trinket. Let me look at this really quickly. If we go to Blood Mallet. Blood Mallet thinks that... actually, no. Blood Mallet does not think that it's good for Ellie. Look at this. 5 targets. This is so interesting. Blood Mallet has coagulated blood in C-Star at the top, which is very obvious. I just got Vessel. I got a heroic Vessel last week on my Ellie Shaman, and it's been quite good. But every single person is using Balefire Branch on sub-creation. If we go to Mythic Plus, we go to Ellie Shaman. Let's just scroll down to their trinkets. Everybody's using Balefire Branch and Sea Star. So I don't know if Blood Mallet... I don't think Blood Mallet is accounting for the fact that the current tier set bonus... yeah, actually, maybe it says it right here. Elemental Shaman base profile without trinkets is basically mastery capped. This means that mastery trinkets like Balefire Branch look weak in the chart. Sim your own character. Interesting that they wrote that. Mastery is like so important right now because of the way that Ellie Shaman plays, right? Because you're just pressing meatball after meatball after meatball, and you need those meatballs to overload, right? You want your lava burst to overload so that it reduces the cooldown of Primordial Wave. So I feel like Blood Mallet's not really factoring that in or something. And also, we're definitely not mastery capped without Balefire. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. We're going to loot for Ellie. See what we get here. Hopefully we get Balefire. That would be really cool. We did not get it. Okay, we got a mythic upgrade on our shoulders. That's fine. We got a mythic headpiece. We already have one of those. And we've got a mythic chest, which, again, we already have. So it looks like it's just the mythic shoulders, which, again, is good. Nothing wrong with that. We can upgrade this sucker and then turn it into tier really quickly. So that's good. There we go. Awesome to get the mythic upgrades. It would have been nice to get, like, a mythic neck would have been good. Or, of course, the Waycrest, trinket would have been... The Balefire would have been very good as well. Some Waycrest, right? Am I losing my mind? I think it is. Mythic. Let's upgrade that sucker. Okay. And then we're going to turn into tier. So, I'm going to keep doing keys on both Resto and Ellie this week. And I want to experiment with the... Let me just switch talents really quickly. I want to experiment with the Ice Fury build that you guys saw me doing last week. If you tuned into the stream at all, or if you've seen the last couple of YouTube videos, I've been doing an Ice Fury build, which has been really, really cool. I've been enjoying it a lot. I don't know how good it's going to be on Fortified Week, though. That's going to be the question. I take Ice Fury and Electrified Shocks instead of Stormkeeper. My suspicion is that it's much worse than the Stormkeeper one on Fortified Weeks, but we're going to have to wait and see. I really do need to check that out and give it a shot. Give it the old college try, I guess. But I also don't have a Balefire. And again, I have this Vessel of Skittering Shadows. I suspect that the Vessel is just fine, but I don't really know because I don't have a Balefire to compare it to. So I'm going to try and get a Balefire this week on the Shaman and then see if I can use it and see how good it is compared to something like the Vessel. Here's a dungeon I did right here. You can see Vessel did about 3% of my damage. That's not bad at all. For an intellect stat stick and then 3% more damage on top, it's actually not bad at all. But it's just about, like... Actually, I should just ask for a recall. It's about whether or not I can line up the Balefire perfectly within my big DPS window. Because that's what you have to do, right? You have to cast Primordial Wave, I guess, and then pop Balefire and just go. And I think you're going to be overloading, like, all the time. That's the idea. So that's going to be my trinket that I'm hunting down this week on the Shaman. And should be good. I'm going to do a lot more keys on the Shaman. Don't worry. I am starting to branch out a little bit. I've been doing a lot of priest stuff. And I've been working... My phone's going up. And I've been working on the Hunter, as I showed you before. But obviously my mains are still my Monk and my Shaman. Let's get to the Monk. Let's see what we're going to get out of our vault from the Monk. I don't even know what I need, honestly. I am, like, out of upgrades, I think. Maybe just a couple of mythic upgrades is what we're looking at. I have mythic gloves. I have a crafted belt. I have mythic pants. I have crafted boots. I don't have mythic ring. I have one unmythicked ring. I have mythic trinkets. I don't have mythic weapons. Wait, am I on... I'm not in Mistweaver. Hold on. Let's switch to Mistweaver just to make sure. I want to make sure I know exactly what I've got here. Right, I had counterweight on, but no, in raid I would have like mythic seedling, right? I have a mythic staff. We have mythic that. We need a mythic chest, mythic back piece. Oh, we need a neck really badly. Our neck is still champion somehow. I have no idea how this is still possible. I've done so many keys in my Monk and I have not gotten a neck. So we need a neck, please, Blizzard. Give me a neck. I've done so many vaults without getting a neck. I need a new neck, baby. That's a cloak. That's a mythic cloak. Okay. Bioluminescent lamp is an offhand. And then we've got a... That's a heroic ring. Not really going to help us. Haste Mastery is not what we want. So it looks like the back piece is what we're going to take. And it's got good stats. So we're just going to take that. Get a mythic cloak. Get a little bit more main stat. Now, I really do need a neck. So I need to farm for this week. I don't have a good replacement. Right. Check your neck. I don't have anything. I have the Heart of Azeroth. Let's put that puppy on. From BFA. So I really do need a neck piece. I actually don't know how I possibly have not gotten one yet. I think I just have to get this specific neck once again, which is from Throne, I believe. I believe it's from Throne. So there's a mythic cloak, and we put that on. 150 stamina for perfect. There we go. Tiny bit less haste now, but there we go. That is where we're at with the Mistweaver. I really would have liked to get a neck piece there, but that's okay. Did not get anything there. So we got some upgrades, guys. We got some upgrades on our Hunter and our Priest for sure. A mythic upgrade on our Shaman, a mythic upgrade on our Monk. They're not very flashy. They're not very cool. Nothing really exciting going on this week. I would have liked to get some different items, but we didn't. That's okay. I'm still happy with what we have, and we are still absolutely rocking and rolling, ready to go for Raid. Now, if you guys don't know, we are right now 6 of 9 mythic. We are on Smolderon. I do believe Smolderon's going to die, like, very soon. Like, we've already gotten almost to P3 on Smolderon with, like, half the raid alive. So I think, honestly, if we just get into it this week right away and don't have to deal with any of the weak aura stuff that we've already worked on, then, and, like, the macros and stuff, then we should be able to get Smolderon down. And then we're going to be on to Tindra, which is a very tough fight. But I'm really confident in our group. We have a really good group going on right now, so I'm excited. Now, this week in Mythic Plus... Sanguine Incorp. It's no longer a pure healing week. Really, it's about being able to stop Incorp with whatever spec that you have. Of course, as monks, we can instantly get them with Paralyze. It's a really good week for Monk. It's a really bad week for Shaman because you have to fully cast your Hex ability, and that is annoying. That is very, very annoying. One very interesting thing that you're probably never going to take is Song of Chi-Ji. If you send Song of Chi-Ji through the path of both of the Incorps, it will get both of them. It'll actually stop both of the Incorps from casting, and it will put them both to sleep. So, just a little bit of tech from monks this week. You could take Song of Chi-Ji plus Paralysis and then have both, but realistically speaking, because of Sanguine, you should absolutely take Ring of Peace this week. Because you're going to be knocking enemies out of Sanguine. There's all kinds of casters that like want to keep casting right as the Sanguine goes down. You want to make sure you can knock them out of Sanguine to prevent them from doing that so that you don't have to deal with that. So make sure you have as many knockbacks as possible this week on whatever tune you're playing. It's going to help with the affixes quite a bit. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. Please come check me out on stream, twitch.tv/ZukoVibes. I am live every evening now. My schedule has changed a little bit. I am on earlier in the evenings almost every single night now. So come check me out, twitch.tv/ZukoVibes. Would love to see you guys there. Let me know what you got in your vaults in the comments down below, or go to my Discord, join the Discord, and post what you got in your in the Discord down below as well. Thank you so much again, guys. Love you all. I will see you in the next one.